it's Flo, and this is my impression of a beat poet. Name your price. A tool, an idea, an inspiration to do more than just say what you want to pay. Oh no, but to see the options that could fit your budget. Steve, enough bongos.
Find car insurance that fits your budget at Progressive.com.
Makes me want to dance. Steve!
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Blog Talk Radio.
What's up, everybody? It is your boy, G Money. Thanking you again for joining us on another episode of Time to Shine Radio Show. I want to send a special shout-out to everybody who is with us tonight. We do appreciate it. This is going to be a good show. We're welcoming back our girl, Chevy. We'll talk to her in a little bit. But now that we got all that taken care of, let's get started with the show.
Right, relentless. It's a shine brother thing. Time to shine, put your hands up. Sit back, relax with the shine brothers while they turn it up, Big time topic, keep it poppin'. Haters watching you tune in to the best, no stopping. And everybody wonder where the best come from. Chevy, just work hard, know them chips gon' come. G-Money, time to shine, put your hands up. Sit back, relax with the shine brothers while they turn it up, to the bass knock. Jump, let the bass drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend, they at it again. Shine brothers in this thing, rolling with. Tell a friend to tell a friend, they at it again. Shine brothers in this thing, rolling with. Catch me rolling, check my watch, close to 9 o'clock, Sunday evening. Turning up and they wonder why. Can't break this brother's bond, you can play the mascot. We just run the scoreboard, see you when we pass by. Topic of the week, you better speak on it and ask why. Chevy the model, looking good, I'm all in paradise. ATL to V8, that's a short flight. Feeling good, turn up with us all night. It's a shine for the thing.
What's up, everybody? It's a Shine Brothers thing, along with our girl Chevy. It is, again, Sunday evening, 9 p.m. I want to welcome y'all to Time to Shine Radio Show. I am one of your hosts, of G Money. Along with me, as always, is welcoming back is the lovely Chevy the model. How you doing, Chevy?
I'm fine, chilling, enjoying life. I missed you guys Sunday. It was a very last-minute emergency. But again, Monday, it was all worth it. So just enjoying life, enjoying the baby. Love y'all. Thank you for supporting me.
Congratulations on that once again. We were all happy to hear that both mommy and son are doing fine. And, you know, as your modeling boss, I'm glad to know that we will get that modeling thing back going. So, you know, we need to get that.
Yes,
back going.
I'm excited.
We got some good plans for you. Speaking of modeling, as usual, my partner, the sidekick, your favorite model's favorite model, Mr. Chuck Charles. What's going on, Chuck?
What's up, G Money? Chevy, welcome back, and congratulations, sweetie. We're happy to have you back. I was about to come down to the hospital and bring your telephone. I couldn't figure out why you couldn't go ahead and do what you were doing and do the show, but, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, G Money, we got another hot one for him this Sunday night, man. We got a barn burner for him today, G Money. We got to see what's going on, and we're going to let go of some of this stuff that we believe in or that Chuck Charles believe in, or we're going to hold on to it. Because I think we need to hold on to a lot of this shit that's going on, man. I really do.
Yeah.
And some of the things that went away, we're going to have to bring back, G Money. It's getting crazy out here. I'll let me.
Some things like what? What do you mean?
Hey,
give me one example to hold us over.
You want one example to hold you over? Just one, because I got plenty, But
yeah, I know you well enough to know you got plenty. But give me one for right now.
All right, let me give you one right off the top of the wig, right off the top of my wig. Whooping kids. All right, some kids get all that intro off their little motherfucking ass. You understand me? I mean, they need to come home and somebody say, "Where the fuck are your skin at?" Because my pops done took all the skin off my ass with that goddamn belt. Because some of these little motherfuckers out here hard-headed, G, and they need whooping. We need to bring the whooping back. Fuck that calling the police and Talk about he hit me, and now the goddamn father getting arrested for whooping his kid. Who goddamn it, dad is a motherfucker. See, that's why we got people running up in churches and goddamn movie theaters shooting up people because we need to beat these motherfuckers. We whoop them. Yeah, we whoop them. All that stuff will stop. Trust me.
I agree with you. I agree with you to a point.
Chevy, I know you just had a little newborn. You can't even think about whooping them. I know you can't think about whooping them, but you know what?
Who?
As a doctor, when we pull them
out,
you
can't think about it. So that's the number one. Don't send your child to my house if they can't get a pop or get a whooping. Don't send them.
Pop that ass.
Don't send them.
Come on, man. Yeah, we got to bring the old school whooping back, man. I don't give a fuck.
That's right.
You can bring the switch back. As the motherfucker real hard here to give me a extension cord, I'm going to tell you, get on this little son of a bitch.
That's right.
You're going to get right.
You ever got one of them paint stir spankers? You know the paint stir with the hose in it?
Damn right.
That's
I'll
right.
pinch his ass anything. I do anything. I'll pinch your motherfucking ass. Don't come around me, man. I'll pinch the shit out you, man.
I showed off. I know what a spanking is. I probably speak spanking in 4 different languages.
We all up in the grocery store and shit. You touching shit. I done told you when we came in this motherfucker. Don't touch nothing.
That's right.
Now, goddamn, the cereal box on the floor. You trying to eat the M&Ms and all this shit. Come here. When I dig this motherfucking fingernail in your little motherfucking ear, you don't understand. I ain't playing with your motherfucking man. Yeah.
Get that pinch like the old school church mothers used to get you in church, pinch up there behind your ear. They think you praising the Lord. You hollering for your life.
That pinch hurt like a motherfucker too, man. I don't know if you look at pinch like that, G, but I'm gonna tell you something. That motherfucker got some muscle with it, boy.
Amen.
Yo,
yeah.
seriously, I think something's wrong with both of y'all.
We was bad, G-Money. That's what that was. We know because we was bad. You was probably well behaved.
Yeah, well, no, I got my ass whipped. Don't get it twisted. But, see, it was my problem, and it was a problem, but it wasn't. My mother worked for Child Protective Service.
Ooh.
Oh, so she was good at how she whooped you then.
No. So I'm going to tell you, this is what she used to tell me. Because, see, I went to school one day, and I learned that if this is during the time, it was right when they started teaching you that when your parents started to overbeat you, call Child Protective Service on them and stuff like that. So I came home with an attitude one day, and I'm like, and I did something, because, I got a smart-ass mouth. I had it all my life. And I said something smart to my mom, and she was raising her hand back to hit me, and I came with my mouth wrong. I was like, if you hit me, I'm going to call Child Protective Service on you. And she told me, little nigga, if you call it, the chances are I'm the one going to answer the motherfucking phone.
Hello?
So from that
hello?
He had no protective services for you. Oh, man. Your call was null and void.
At that point, I can see me now down the phone. I'd be like, Mom, I told you. Whoop your ass when I get home.
That's right. Then pick up this first call for me.
Yeah, so I knew that was not going to be a winner for me. But even though I still think most of the shit y'all was saying is borderline child abuse stuff.
We were hard-headed. I didn't learn the first time.
I was hard-headed in the motherfucker.
I got stupid stuff. I got whoopings for stupid stuff, like common sense whoopings, and like you said, keeping an attitude. Like one day I was just in the house mad because I wanted something, and I remember I knocked over the 2-liter bottle of Pepsi. That's my mama Pepsi. It was on the counter. I walked past that sucker. I was mad. I bumped this on purpose, and it spilled all over the counter. And I kept walking like I ain't do a thing.
Oh, shit now.
I was bold. It would be times that I remember, you ever got, you probably in grade, you don't know. But, like, you knew you had messed up and you knew you was going to get a whooping, right? So I used to be bold. I used to be like, all right, forget it, I'm going outside. I used to hide in the house, wait for my parents to leave out the house so I could have some fun before I decided to get caught or come back, because I knew I was going to be hungry. So I come back. That whooping that I eat my dinner, you know, and your parents get smart on you too, right? You think you out slick 'em. But, you know, everything be going good. Dinner, get a little snack, go on get your bath. Yeah, I felt like if I didn't get that whooping during the bath time, I was good to go. Man, one day them covers come up off my butt so fast,
right.
and I got
well,
lit up.
I got plenty of them, goddamn it. Plenty. I remember one time I tried it.
I was hard-headed and I was bold.
I tried to fool my motherfucking mama. She told me I took a shower, and she asked me, did I use the washcloth? I told her, yeah, I use the washcloth. Washcloth dries a bitch, right?
Bone dry. Coughing on the dust.
You use the washcloth? Yeah, I use the washcloth. Washcloth bone dry. Shit, I thought I had fooled her. She asked me that after I got out the fucking shower. I was too stupid to realize that she done went in there and checked the motherfucker before she asked me, you know. So she asked me, I was like, I'm good. Yeah, I use the washcloth. Went on ahead and laid down. Like, yeah, you know, I'm going to sleep. Shit. 30 minutes later, I bet you I got one bit snoring, and she was on my motherfucking ass. Snatched that goddamn cup. I thought I was a slave in that bitch. Kenta Kute. I was trying to rename myself and every motherfucking thing. Toby.
Yeah.
Toby.
One of them whooping boys. Your parents whoop you so hard sometimes you think they're incredible. One time I was up under the bed. My daddy came in there and flipped that bed so fast. I thought my daddy was the hawk. I was scared.
Okay, yeah, seriously. Y'all are both describing child abuse. Yeah. Yeah, y'all really,
well,
I mean, there is
we
no,
had,
there is no
my mama was one of them. You call CPS, but you got to get to my phone first.
Yeah, boy, let me tell you something. I wish I would have made any kind of motherfucking call in there. I'm going to have a cookie too, goddammit. Yeah.
You have and nosy friends. You had
should have went. No, I'm going to jail. Don't worry about it. But it won't be for the ass whooping. I'm about to wing your motherfucker. Man, should have shot me in the thigh or something. Trust me.
Well,
and then when you got nosy friends and want to tell they parents, and they parents ain't like your parents, or you get in trouble for real then.
Oh, yeah. Don't involve nothing outside the house.
Don't even want to talk to them friends no more.
Don't involve shit outside the house. Your ass getting fucked up for real.
All right, so I guess we kind of get an idea of what this show will be about. It's basically we're going to talk about some old school traditions that we all used to go through. Again, some of the things that Chuck and I might say might be a little older than some of the things that Chevy might come up with, but we're all on the same boat. And we want everybody to call in to give us some examples of some of their old school traditions versus some new school mentality. Our number is, again, 215-383-5860. That's 215-383-5860. Once you're on cue, hit the number 1 on your phone. That way we'll know that you want to come on air. So we'll get back to the topic in a minute. Again, last week we were without our girl Chevy, but Simone came in and did a great job. I want to thank Simone again for doing that.
Yes, thank you, honey.
And you can catch Simone every Tuesday, her and Quincy on their show, Free Your Mind. But I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But I do want to say this. Last week, because Chevy wasn't here, Chuck had his hand at Chevy's hot mess. And, great job. We only got a few emails about it, so it wasn't that bad. So I figured tonight, since Chevy is back, but Chevy's been really busy handling the new baby in the house, that I would take my turn at the hot mess this week. So tonight is my version, again, of Chevy Hot Mess. So I want to bring that to y'all. So look, check this out. With tonight, most people know, if you like me, you wait all year round for one particular thing to show up on television, and tonight was the night. So if you like me, you can't wait for Shark Week to begin on TV. I love sharks. I have this fascination with sharks. I don't know where the hell it came from. I love going to Baltimore Aquarium and, walking the shark exhibit. I mean, it's great. If you like sharks, you really should go there because, it's great. But I'm saying that to say this. with everything going on in the Outer Banks in North Carolina around the beaches, they probably should have been a little bit more sensitive and not start Shark Week this week. And I'm saying that for this, and if I offend anybody, fuck it, I'm sorry. But if you were one of the people that got attacked by sharks this week, if you're one of the first two, my heart goes out to you. I sympathize with you. You had no idea that the sharks were taking the beach as their own buffet. I sympathize with you. You know, that was on you. I mean, that was on the sharks. I'm sorry it happened to you. I pray for a quick recovery. But if you were 3 through 5, your ass deserved it. Because every news media was telling you, yo, man, don't go in the water. These sharks are going around biting people. So why would your dumb ass still go in the water and mess with these sharks? Now, again, not trying to make this a racial issue. I don't know whether or not sharks don't like. I don't know whether or not sharks don't like dark meat, or we just smart enough to know. Well, first of all, we're not getting in the water anyway. We're not going but so far out. But we're smart enough to know not to get in the water. Now, if
I'm gonna put it out there. We don't go messing with the animals. That's what that is. They know. We don't mess with them. We don't mess with the animals, the sea creatures. But we take pictures and we look from a distance.
Here's my thing. If you come into my dining room, I'm going to bite you.
Right.
So what makes you think if you walking, swimming around, and I mean, you're in their dining room, this is where they eat. What makes you think that they're going to say, oh, wait a minute, I'm not going to eat that one because he got a family at home? No, that's not going to happen. They don't.
I ain't never seen
I have a family at home, too, right there with them.
I ain't never seen a shark walk on the playground and bite a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Exactly.
He ain't coming home man to fight nobody, man. We going in his shit, man. Stay the fuck from out there. Just like you got a bit of hiking out there, putting those goddamn chin up. Fuck that, bears out there. That's where they live at. Then you wonder why you get mauled by a bear, get your motherfucking head bit off. Because you on there shit. That's why.
Take that back. Hold on. Do you remember last week they found a bear in Mosby Court?
But he ain't biting nobody. He ran out here visitor. Yeah, I ain't biting nobody out here. Yeah, I'm a fucking tourist. He's spinning around in circles, goddamn it, wonder why. He got a plaid shirt, you know, got a little Mosby Court on it, you know what I'm saying? He don't even know what's going on. But catch his ass in the woods.
He's walking around Mosby Court looking for John the Weed Man.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm like, hey, boo-boo, let me get another picnic basket.
Hey, G, I wonder how much they paid when they went to the beach. I wonder if they had to pay an arm and a leg.
Now that could be the straw to break the camel's back.
Hey man, why do white people always be happy when they lose, when they got that little nub arm, man? They like get happy about this shit. You know, I was feeling, you know, really I was upset about it, but now, you know, and they moving their little nub around when they talking and shit. I'm like, why you so fucking happy about that nub? Because I'll be a hurt motherfucker, man. That little fucking, that little nub, you know, coming the little arm, that little fucking chicken wing. I said, why are you happy about it? You can't even put no gloves on. One hand showing you can't clap and shit. Like, I'll be a mad.
That's how we did. Our swag is different. If something like that happens to a person of different color, I really feel like, you know, we just built to have swag like that. Like, we gonna put something over it. It's gonna be flat up. It's gonna be flat. We not just waving ours around. Like, you gonna be like, what is that? And then be like, oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's I got a gold piece on that motherfucker. It's gonna be gold.
Yeah.
I'll be the first person with a goddamn Jordan brand prosthetic.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Like, shoot, you ain't got this Michael Kors prosthetic. Y'all better stuff y'all game up. Oh, wait.
I won't have that little motherfucking hook hand. I guarantee I won't have that little motherfucking parrot hook on the end of my shit. Fuck that.
I would be gangster with that. I probably would. I had some bling all over.
No,
I had everything sharpened to a point, boy. Come back with me.
Stay with me with that shit. Any nub.
I bake though. I bake, so I could have interchangeable parts. You know what I'm saying? A little ice and spatula tips. You know, we work this out.
You got a spatula on her arm.
You got a spatula on her. Got a little blender. You got a blender attachment and shit.
That thing branded, boy. Certified and approved.
Hey, G, I'm not going. Let me tell you, the last place I'm going to right about now is the fucking Outer Banks. I'm like, I don't get it, man. White people do it this way, man. They get that surfboard. The more shots, the more they want to go. Yeah, let me go. Come on,
let's go. Dude, come on, let's go get these fucking sharks, man. That's the fucking wrestling.
Fucking ain't right, buddy. My fucking surfboard, you legless bitch.
So, but that's my point, man. I can pretty much, I don't like to make guarantees, but just like Chef said, I can pretty much guarantee 100% that if you're sitting on the beach, chilling on the beach, you will not get bit by a shark.
No.
I can pretty much guarantee that.
They're not going to beat themselves trying to get a snack. They're not going to do that.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. If I see one jellyfish, I'm running in the other direction. I don't even want to get stung by a goddamn jellyfish. So when the
we come up to
unless it's a pit bull, we don't do animals that well.
Come on, man. I step on a seashell, I think something wrong. I'm running all across the sand and everything, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm not fucking with them people out there, man. Goddamn sharks, man. And the motherfucking master, man, the master animal, man, got hit by a stingray and killed. What the fuck I'm going to do? I don't even know nothing about that.
This man's been trained all his life.
Yeah. And a stingray jump up in the boat and sting him in the motherfucking chest and kill him. No, Chuck Charles won't be out there. I'll stay on land. I'll try my hand.
All right. Well, check this out, y'all. I want to go back again and give my thanks to everyone that's been supporting us over here at Big Time Radio Network. I do want to say today about the different shows we have on the network. Of course, we have the staple, which is the Time to Shine show, which is every Sunday at 9 p.m. Followed by that, on Tuesdays, we have Quincy Jones and Simone that does a relationship talk show called Free Your Mind. And basically what that is they're, just bring out topics, relationship-wise topics for the first half of the show. And then the second half of the show is basically a call-in. You call in and ask them questions about anything. And that way you can get, you'll be able to get, some advice from both a male and female perspective. Now, one of our newest shows that comes on Thursdays is Ladies Night, and that's hosted by Jamaica and Coco Chanel. And this basically, this is Wendy Williams on crack, y'all. I mean, basically that's how I describe it. They're going to be talking about gossip, they're going to be talking about just the TV shows, the different Hollywood TV shows and stuff like that. I mean, anything. This is a show for the females, basically. Anything that interests you all, this is going to be for y'all. They debuted their show last week, and they'll be on every Thursday at 8 o'clock. And please call in for that one. Yo,
Jay, hey, you say females. Can that dude with the ponytail listen?
Okay, and again, in a minute we're going to do a formal apology to the ponytail dude from the commercial who was unlawfully talked about last episode. We'll get to that later. And coming this week, a brand new show for sports people. And this is going to be hosted by Chris Sims, Chris Prime Sims. And this is basically, we got together with someone who we feel knows more about sports than a lot of people put together. And this cat knows all sports. This cat knows high school sports. This cat knows just about anything. And then you got to throw in the fantasy football, fantasy basketball. This is going to be a great show for sports addicts. So this is going to be every Saturday at 9 p.m. And this will give you an opportunity to talk about, especially coming up with football season, give you an opportunity to talk about the prior high school games that week, the prior college football games that day, and then he'll give you a rundown about the football games coming up Sunday and Monday. So that's something, brand new that we're going to start this week. And on the 22nd, we're going to do something that's really the reason why we started these shows. What we're going to do is we're going to have a Time to Shine Spotlight Artist Special. So it's not going to be every Wednesday, but it's going to be most Wednesdays. Or some Wednesdays, we're going to have an artist spotlight. And what we're going to do is we're going to have one artist on for the whole show. You get to call him up. We get to interview him. You get to listen to some of his music, listen to some of his new music, to see what he's doing next, and just ask him questions. And the whole show is going to be about them. So any artists, managers, record labels that are interested in having their artists featured, contact us at TYME2SHYNE@gmail.com, and I will give you all the information on how to do that. So, that being said, I want to get into today's show with the old school traditions and new school mentality. And what we're going to do is, before we do that, we're going to play quick. Well, you know what? Before we do that, let me get to this call right quick. Thanks for calling Time to Shine Radio. This is Greg. Can I get your name?
John.
What's up, John? How you doing, bro?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm great, man. I saw that was you. I didn't want to keep you on hold too long. I'm sure you're a busy man.
Yeah, just getting back in town.
Oh, well, we missed you last week, bro. Everything okay?
Oh, yeah. I talked call last week, I think. I thought I talked call. I don't know. I can't remember.
We talked to John last week.
Didn't we?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did. I'm sorry. We sure did. Yeah, maybe I'm smoking weed now. Wait a minute.
Oh, my gosh. Wait a minute. Drugs are bad, King.
Yeah, I'm getting the contact through the phone. God damn.
I can't say that, though. Because my little pills keep me happy.
What's going on, John? You heard the topic tonight, John?
Just got back from the woods. Picking trees and everything. Yeah, to pick some trees real quick.
Oh, I got you. Okay, you got the trees, John.
Yeah.
Did you see the band, John?
Yeah, if you want some, it's some. You have a party and cook. You still waiting for somebody to cook. Yeah, get somebody to come and cook.
Okay. Okay, John. We're talking about, John, by the way, we're talking about old school traditions, versus new school mentality. We try to figure out, do you have anything that we should let go of now that we've been holding on from old school traditions, or do you have something we should keep? What you got going on, John?
I think they should legalize marijuana.
We did that show already, John.
What's the law?
Hey, somehow that was a very surprise, and I could have probably answered it for you, but okay. Thank you for your opinion, John. We're gonna write that down, and we'll hit our congressman.
I think consider that new school or old school, because it wasn't legal back then. It still ain't legal.
Okay,
we're not thinking about
legalize it.
Either way, I don't think it matters.
Good.
Chevy, Chevy, either way, I don't think it matters to John if it's old or new school. He just want illegal. All right, so.
Either way, I don't think it matters if it's old school, new school, legal or illegal. To be honest with you,
yeah. I just wanted to get the feel of where he was going.
Well, you know where he's going.
They got old school is regular stuff like John probably has at close times, and then they got that new stuff they call Spice. So which yeah.
Okay, Javi, you giving too much information.
Somebody
that just had a baby earlier this week.
We're not gonna get into that with you, Shelly.
You know I got to start trouble.
Yeah, we don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody knows.
And Chuck don't know. You know you into some shit. So.
Yeah.
They sell that in the store.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You do
do
know they can still take that new baby. You do know that, Chevy.
They shouldn't know. If they take me, they can't do nothing to me. They already gave me my little Percocet, had me in here nodding off and stuff to myself on the late night.
Chevy.
Yeah, I think you took one before the show.
They gave it to me. They gave it to me.
Lord,
they gave it to me. I ain't asked for it. They gave it to me. They said it won't go mess me up. It won't go infect my baby. Then why am I nodding on time now?
So why you laughing? The real question is why you laughing?
Huh?
The real question is why you laughing about it. Everything seems to be happy for you right now. But John, thank you for calling.
Yeah, John, I appreciate you calling, man. We hit you up next week, bro.
Okay.
All right. Enjoy. Top Chiefer.
All right. As I was saying, what we're going to do before we get back on the old school, new school versus war, I want to play a song from one of our listeners. His name's Kevin Anthony. The name of the song is Pump Fake. So I want to give y'all a listen, and when we get back, we're going to have some more about the topic. So everybody get a chance. This is Pump Fake. Pump Fake. Kevin Anthony.
I see you looking at me, baby. You ain't got a man, don't act like you're taken. Keep it 100 cause I don't do fake. I'm trying to keep it straight. Girl, don't try and pump fake. Keep it straight. Don't try and pump fake. Girl, just keep it straight. Don't try and pump fake. I see you looking this way. I should put you on display. Girl, is you real? Cause I done heard about you and all them little games you play. But don't act shy. No, don't act shy. Hurry up and talk. We ain't got no time. We ain't got no time. So go and spit your line. Go ahead and prove me wrong. Change my mind like you changing up a song. Down my number when you down to chill. Show me that you know how to keep it real. Cause I see you looking at me, baby. You ain't got a man, don't act like you're taken. Keep it 100 cause I don't do fake. I'm trying to keep it straight. Girl, don't try and pump fake. Keep it straight. Don't try and pump fake. Girl, just keep it straight. Don't try and pump fake. Girl, do what you do, and I'ma be right behind you. Don't try and act slick or play hard to get. You're playing kid games, I'll admit, but just say something. Girl, just say something. And take the first step, or it won't be nothing. Or it won't be nothing. Cause you got my heart fumbling. Go ahead and prove me wrong. Change my mind like you changing up a song. Got my number when you're down to chill. Show me that you know how to keep it real. Cause I see you looking at me, baby. You ain't got a man, don't act like you're taken. Keep it 100 cause I don't do fake. I'm trying to keep it straight. Girl, don't try and pump fake. Keep it straight. Don't try and pump fake. Girl, just keep it straight. Don't try and pump fake. Trying to play it on cause I won't this right now. They're trying to play me off. I can make the first move, but girl, it's all on you, and I know what to do. But tonight it's all on you. 'Cause I see you looking at me, baby. You ain't got a man, don't act like you're taken. Keep it 100 'cause I don't do fake. I'm trying to keep it straight. Girl, don't try and pump fake. Keep it straight. Don't try and pump fake. Girl, just keep it straight. Don't try and pump fake.
All right, all right, all right.
All right. Okay, again, that was Kevin Anthony, Pump Fake. You can probably check him out on SoundCloud if you're interested. So, all right, let's get back to the show. Chuck. Let's go this. Give me some more examples of things in the see, I'm old school. That's me. Like, I'm old school from everything. To me, I don't want to say I can't stand this new school mentality, but I really can't. I mean, you know, we had our issues growing up, and I don't know if that means that we becoming our parents or what, but, you know, there's certain things that we do now, that they do now, that we would never do. I mean,
yeah,
I
just can't get it. But go for
it. This shit is getting crazy. It's getting crazy because some old school traditions I thought was just embedded on earth forever. But that shit is really, really changing, man. And it's confusing because you don't know, how to pass it down or should you pass it down. But number one, after whooping the fuck out some kids, is where the fuck did Thanksgiving go? When was it okay to let go of Thanksgiving?
No, where did thankfulness go? It ain't really Thanksgiving because everybody's
talking about. No. Where is Thanksgiving go?
I'm talking about Thanksgiving Day because now everything used to be closed on Thanksgiving Day, and it was the day to look at football and get with the family and eating shit. Now it's Black Friday week. It's Happy Black Friday. It ain't even Thanksgiving because now the stores is open on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, for everybody to shop for Black Friday, which is supposed to be the next day. So Thanksgiving is over. Motherfuckers at Walmart line on Thanksgiving. Ain't nobody else eating at all. That shit is crazy. Now, first of all the workers got to be at Walmart. So that's some of the family gone. And now being that Walmart is open, now Macy's open. And now the Macy's open, JCPenney open. Now everybody open on Thanksgiving now. Everybody working, everybody fucking shopping for Black Friday.
They want that money.
That shit crazy.
The money.
You know what bothers me about that?
Yeah, it's about the money.
I'm going to tell you what bothers me about that is the fact that so many restaurants are open in Thanksgiving. What happens if you're sitting down at the table that Big Mama put together and she got the greens, she got the candy yams, she got the pies, she got the turkey. You know what I mean? Nowadays, you getting a 2-piece for fucking Kentucky Fried Chicken for Thanksgiving and getting some gravy on it.
That come with my generation and they lack of being in the house to learn some stuff, so they want to microwave or stir this together and add water to that. And they don't. Some people, because I know I still cook, but they don't take the time. It's a time thing. They rather be outside or, over somewhere house, or because Big Mama has cooked all them years and they can go to Big Mama house, didn't have to learn, then that's what happened. And then that's what, dinner only take 15 minutes to make, so shoot, we can go shopping the rest of the day while the men stay home and watch football.
Shopping all day. Now the dudes out there shopping, man. Dudes in line too. Like, God damn, you only want to look at football, dude. What the fuck wrong with you? Now, that goes to another one too.
Hold on, before you go to that, hold before you go to that, unless this is what you were gonna say. When did we stop teaching our kids to cook? Ladies, when did y'all stop teaching your daughters to cook?
When y'all decided that the girls didn't have to cook, all they had to do was open their legs. Men did that. They complain a lot about girls don't cook. Well, that's because y'all weren't coming over there for no food. Y'all was coming over there for other things.
Well, either way, we.
I won't try to. I won't try to stick with my auntie.
Well, there's got to be some balance in there. You man got to do something about that. You got to come over. They didn't want to talk no more. Y'all ain't want to talk. If you talk, you might have got something to drink. You got something to drink, you might have got you a sandwich. You might have got a whole meal. No, y'all just want to come and say hello, goodbye, thank you. So what they cooking for?
You know good.
Nobody need no relationship. They say, what you cooking for? What's throwing all that burger? Yeah, they ain't got time. Just don't know.
We don't do no more than what y'all allow us to do, Chef. If that's what y'all allow, then that's what we're gonna do.
That's what they allow. I feed mine. If anything, I'm gonna feed you and send you home, so I know you'll be back.
Chef, whether you cooking, whether you cooking or whether you got the legs open, either way we eating, baby.
Well, see, you got to see which one. Do you want your protein or do you want a meal? Then that's how you got to think about it.
You know which one takes it back.
Because not everybody can cook greens. So everybody can cook greens. You know,
well, is there like a pre-screen test when you go see these women? That's the question I got. When you go see the women, do you give them pre-screen? Can you cook? No, so then they just become the extra pot.
Yeah, that's what it is. They give you an option. Yeah.
You pre-screen them. So can you cook? Test. No. Oh, wait a minute.
You got to do the taste test. Let me taste that. Okay, no, I'm good. No. Okay. That'll work.
They show the house smell like something.
Yeah, well, see, that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother subject.
Girls, ladies, you smart. You could go back to cookies, some soft cookies, and heat them up in the microwave. Let them at least think you're trying. You know? They don't do none of that no more. They don't care.
Well, another old school thing we need to get back to, which we stopped doing, is real dating. You're talking about cooking and shit. We don't date no more unless we're looking for fucking. That's it. What about the real date where you just want to have a good motherfucking time with a woman or a man?
Yes.
And just end it with having a good time, putting a smile on her face. We need to bring real dating back. Because real dating ended in a good smile will end up in some real good fucking later on if you take your time.
That's right. That's right. Me and Chick wondering what that first little kiss is when you get dropped off back at the house. Remember that? Yeah.
Hell yeah. Come on, man. Let's just check them out for a minute. Open the door. What happened to that? Open the door for one. Make it feel like a fucking woman. Maybe you'll get a goddamn meal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Open the door for her. Sit her down in the car.
You start giving at your phone before it start ringing and stuff.
God damn it, girl. Turn your phone off. Turn your phone off for the date for her. Turn your phone off. Don't text. Don't do nothing. Give her all the attention that day. Go on out to walk in the park a little bit and go see a movie or something. Have a little dinner, and stop at the front door and wait and see if you can get a little kiss. Don't even expect to come in. Just get you a little kiss and leave and try it again later. Let's check out time a little bit. Maybe I get back to some real dating.
Or at least if you don't get the kiss when you leave, go to the girl house that you know you go get something from. I mean, if that's going to be the case.
Yeah, I mean, you can do the real dating and then just go, hit your other joint when you leave there. If you got to fuck, you know what I mean? So, the real dating. We got to get back to some real motherfucking dating. Hey,
Let me read that.
Hey, G.
Let me read that.
Yo, what's up?
Now, this is an old school one for me and you. I don't know if they even remember this shit, but remember you had to take off your goddamn school clothes when you got home? You better not get caught outside with the motherfucking school clothes on. Yeah. You go out there, bitch. You're gonna leave that if you want to.
That's because then when we were growing up, you got enough school clothes to get you through the week.
Damn right.
Nowadays kids.
That's right. They think they're gonna get dressed for the whole year. I got a surprise for y'all. Thrift store, baby. You can get anything you want. 50 cents to $1. Holla. You ready?
Shit. Look, and then we used to play so rough that we could get grass stains in any motherfucking thing. So you get a grass stain in a new pair of motherfucking jeans, your ass getting fucked up. Trust me.
Yeah, you getting that ass whooping and you gonna wear them damn jeans. Don't ask for no more. That's right. That move's so stuck over here.
Since we're talking new school, let me bring in one of the new school mentality people. We got JoJo on the line. JoJo, what's going on?
Nothing.
All right, so we talking old school.
Hi.
We talking old school and new school.
I'm
JoJo,
fine. What are y'all doing? What y'all up to? I got a little bottle of Ciroc in the first. Are you just fucking up? I'm sorry. I'm cooking. God.
There we go.
Is JoJo?
Okay.
Yes.
JoJo. Yeah.
I'm here.
Respect my show. Hold on. Respect my shit, okay?
I'm sorry. It's Sunday pushing. I'm in the process of getting my drink on.
You get your drink on, but
and it makes you feel better. I'm not driving right now. I'm walking, which might be more dangerous because I have road rage.
That was the young lady that you disappointed. That was the young lady on your quote-unquote team you disappointed on that one. And then you go post a picture of you texting and driving. You just, like, really added to the whole...
I wasn't texting and driving. I took a selfie while driving, and it was cute, too.
Okay. If you keep 2 minutes from now when the car smashed up, you're going to take a selfie, all right? You'll be mad.
Cute, JoJo. It was cute.
You know what? The cops always let me go. All I have to do is be nice.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You better be careful. You better be careful.
I'm always careful.
Okay.
That's why you throw the phone on the floor when you see the cops.
Throw the phone.
Wow.
Tell them how to do it,
wow.
JoJo.
You're wrong, because you're tripping. Because, you're supposed to be looking for them before they looking for you.
No, they always turn on their lights when they're coming for you.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, you're supposed to see them before they cut the lights on crazy. That's the point. So you be on your P's and Q's.
Chevy,
I'm sorry, I've been ducking the law all my life.
Yeah, I can tell.
I don't break the laws. I'm just very nice and polite, like you're supposed to be.
I can be that too, but I still don't like them motherfuckers. I don't like them at all. We live right over here by the police station. I'm nervous every time I hit the corner. Going past the gate.
Well, JoJo, you did bring up a good topic for this. Just the cell phones, the selfies. To me, that's a new school mentality that just, why is it necessary to take a selfie every fucking where you go? I don't just mean you, even though I will say this. You filled up my Instagram the other day. How many damn selfies did you take the other day on Instagram?
Who?
You. You
Me?
took about 20.
Well, you see, I take pictures throughout the day.
Yeah.
And then at night I post
back
them.
to back. You posted like 20 Instagram pictures. You in those short-ass shorts.
But they were cute.
Yeah, okay.
You're not listening to me. They were cute.
They were
she got
they were short.
It's branded in my brain now, for real. I need to get me a tank top. Good.
Yeah, you were those shorts and that tank top, and then your big-ass glasses and your hat. You take that whole modeling thing serious. I give you credit, girl. You doing your thing.
Yeah.
But we do appreciate that you showing everybody the new school mentality can be done right, just not safely.
Right.
Done right.
I'm very safe.
Yeah. Well, you safe so far, but eventually, you can't. Yeah.
Hey, none of that negativity, sir. None of the negativity.
That's right.
Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's a new school tradition right there.
What?
Haters. Haters is new school. Back in the day, you could do what you did. That was your business. They didn't care. Every once in a while, somebody had a little something to say. But hating is ridiculous now. It is ridiculous.
Are you saying I'm hating?
No, I'm just saying in general.
Oh, okay.
You can't hate. I'm on your team. What is you worried about? We got this.
You know what? While y'all argue with real quick, I'm gonna click in your surprise.
Okay.
Let me click in your surprise real quick. Hold on.
Now you see.
Hello?
Yeah, that was a surprise right there. Wow, that was great.
Hello.
Hello, see there.
Debbie, Mr. Gorgeous, Craig.
Hello.
This is Kevin. He's
What's
supposed
up,
to be
Kevin?
on.
How you
I don't know if
doing,
he's
bro?
on.
Hey, what's up?
There he goes.
Hey, man,
What's up?
we just
How
played
you
this
doing?
song, man.
Oh.
We wanted to,
How are you?
yeah, we just played this song.
See, y'all met my other guy, Dion, but this is my main guy. And since Greg's going to be playing him tonight, this is my main artist.
Okay. What's your take on the topic?
See, Greg said he was going to play him tonight, but I told him to call in and just speak to y'all for a minute.
We did
Y'all
play
already played it? I was driving, and Greg doesn't like me to be on the phone and talk on my phone and drive.
Well, we played we played them about right before we called you, right before we put you on, we played them.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's what I just said. We just played them. We just finished listening to the song.
You know what? I'm out. I'm in my drinking mode. I've been drinking all day. Y'all are going to have to give me a minute.
That's a problem.
Lord have mercy.
That's the problem. Well, what we'll do is, I got another
At
song
least I'm on it.
of yours, Kevin. We just played Pump Fake. And what I think I'll do is I'll try to throw in the other one. I have All I Want Is You. And I'll try to throw that in
that's
a
my
little
favorite
bit.
one.
Okay, well then pay attention and listen. And what I'll do is I'll hit you up
I
right
can't make any
before we do it,
promises. I'm out drinking.
All right, well, stop.
Are you going to drive? Are you going to drive?
I cannot disclose that information.
I will.
Well, ain't no sense in playing anything because you could be in jail. So, all right, JoJo.
Right.
Well, thank you again.
The negativity, sir. None of the negativity.
Yeah, all right, whatever. And
warning comes before the destruction. That's the word of the day.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, JoJo. All right, y'all. So, going back to our topic, Chuck, you still there? You awake?
Yes, sir. I'm here. Hey, man, I'm here.
Okay. All right. So let me throw something in the mix real quick. With me, the difference between old school and new school is one thing is, and this is going to a huge debate for a lot of people, is the mentality as far as our sports stars. You know, everybody feels that their generation had the best athlete or whatever. And, you know, so everybody feels real strongly about it. You know, to me, I grew up in the Michael Jordan era. So in my mind, Michael Jordan, best player I ever seen play. I never really saw Wilt play. I never really saw anybody else of his contemporaries play. So in my mind, Michael Jordan is the best. So I didn't say will always be the best, but he's the best. No disrespect to LeBron, because I don't think anybody comes close to LeBron now. But I think the mentality is people seem to believe that, you know, their time period, their generation is so much better than everybody else. Especially stuff like music. And I could go on for hours for music. You know, we had this discussion the other day, and I wanted to bring this up. I did eventually go check out your boy from a couple weeks ago, Chevy, the dude with the one eye, Fetty, whatever his name is.
Fetty Wap.
Yeah, Fetty Wap. And I happened to see him on BET and stuff like that. And I still, for the life of me, can't figure out why he is so popular. What is so great about Fetty Wap? What is so great about some of these artists that's not making sense? I mean, I don't understand that. What happened to the artists and stuff in our generation that made sense? But
yeah, I agree. That's one of the old school things we need to hang on to. Some good fucking artists, because the more the less that we can understand you now, the better your goddamn career right now. And that shit is crazy. I can't understand shit. I can't even understand the fucking word that come out their mouth, and they're the most popular thing fucking going. I don't get that shit, man. I can't. That shit is weird as a bitch, man.
It makes you wonder, is this generation just ignorant? I mean, is it just...
They are. They don't read.
I mean, seriously. I mean, because, you know, it's like, do y'all have common sense? I mean, at the least, if you email me with an attitude, fuck you. I don't care. I mean, seriously, I mean, does this generation not have a common sense to understand? I mean, you know, everybody, all you need is a hook nowadays, and you got a hit. All you need is a dance step in your song, and you got a hit.
Yeah.
You know, I don't.
You don't have to read.
You don't. You don't have to know how to read. Hell, you don't even know how to write. Hell, you don't even know how to sing.
You ain't gotta have no type of sound.
You ain't even gotta have a fucking. You ain't even gotta have a fucking left eye. So, Shut up. Shit. Fuck.
I'm scared
read
of
all right. In a fucking eye. Yeah.
What else you got? Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, why we don't read no more? People used to have to read a book with the kids or goddamn it read anything. We don't gotta. That's another old school tradition that needs to stay around. Motherfuckers need to learn how to read, because you can try to. I mean, but you can basically Google anything now, and it walks you and talks you through every fucking thing. So it make you less likely to have to read. But I mean, at some point in your dumbass life, you're gonna need to use that. People need to read, man. So we need to hang on to fucking read and read to the kids and shit, man. I mean, I know don't nobody read the kids no more, because motherfuckers just put their iPad in front of them and let the iPad babysit them. And then when they get off the iPad, they never watch TV. And then once they finish watching TV, they get to play the video game. Then they go back to the iPad and go to motherfucking bed. So ain't no parents reading to the kids, man. Don't nobody know how to fucking read no more, man. They done took cursive writing out. So it's just, style writing now. So I know they ain't making them read like talking about, but I think we need to go back to it, because once the motherfucking lights go out for a minute, ain't nobody gonna be able to do shit. Because ain't nobody even read the goddamn and get the lights turned back on, man. That's
they make them read. They make them read because of the SOL testing, but because kids are doing so bad, they about to take that away too.
Yeah, no, they're gonna keep it. They're just gonna change it from standards of learning to shit out of luck. That's what it's gonna be.
You don't have to work. You don't have to work hard to. You don't have to work hard to do nothing no more. You be like, they can't do that.
No, you can't do nothing. You can't do shit. And you don't have to work to do nothing. You ain't got to get up to go shopping. You ain't got to get out your car to get something to eat. You ain't got to get up and do nothing. Goddamn it, just sit on your ass and let everything come to you. We're getting lazy as a motherfucker. Trust me, we're in trouble, man. We keep going the way we're going. Hey, G, what happened?
I know, because half these people ain't going to take care of me. I'm going to be upset.
I'm still trying to figure out how the hell people can read in the dark. It's from what Chuck just said. I was trying. If the lights go off, you can't read anyway, Chuck.
Hey, G, you must have been living rich, baby boy. I've been without lights plenty of times in my motherfucking life and read my motherfucking ass off. We got flashlights, we got lighters, we light a piece of newspaper with something. Hey, I'd have been weak without electricity, nigga. We ain't had no money. Shit. It's hot as a motherfucker in the house.
Did you say light
candles out? And you better stop talking, because hot breath make the whole house hot.
Yeah, we got candles in that motherfucker. We got flashlights in that bitch. We setting fires in that motherfucker. Niggas playing charades because the TV ain't on. We doing all kinds of shit up in that motherfucker, G.
Think about how much batteries cost now.
We're broke as a bitch. Hey, G, speaking of that, when the lights went up for too long, we had to go to our grandparents' house, man. What happened to that? Kids used to go to our grandparents' house for the whole summer.
That's right.
The whole summer you had to go to your grandparents. You know why you can't go to your grandparents now? Because your grandparents were 35 years old. He's 35 years to fuck old. And your grandma pregnant. How the fuck your grandma pregnant? You supposed to be hanging out with... Hey, G, Just look. So if you had a kid at 15, right, and then your kid had a kid at 15, your grandma is 31 years the fuck old. Now you pregnant again. What is that? Your grandsister? I don't even know what the fuck to call her. A new sibling.
Yo, I hate that. You know what?
That's true.
I think one of the weirdest and unfairest thing in the world is to be older than your uncle or your aunt. I think that's really unfair.
Hey, what is that? How the fuck is grandma pregnant, man? Can you imagine running up on your grandma and your grandpa fucking?
Okay, we're starting to get disturbing now.
This is new.
I'm not that bad. Thank God.
Yeah.
I found out the Lord early.
You got the bad out this motherfucker. You got that
grandpa walking around.
Grandpa dick hard as a bitch, right? He looking at you funny because your little ugly ass over there. He like, look, man, you need to take your little ugly ass home, man. Go to your motherfucking dad or something.
I told your mama don't drop your ass off over here.
Don't drop you off here. I'm about to bring your mama ass up. You got them in the way. That's got to be some sick shit. It's bad enough to see your goddamn parents fucking, but your grandparents? That's some ill shit.
Yeah.
But people drop their kids, and to add to that, they drop the kids off with nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
No,
I know if I want my
nothing.
children to go somewhere, I better have some clothes. I better have some groceries available.
At least some oodles or something. Drop this bitch off with some noodles or something. God damn.
They don't even do that no more. Just, okay, bye. Like, in that one outfit they got for the day. Like they're going to wear that 4 days in a row.
Hey, what happened to Easter? Hey, what happened to Easter? Do anybody on this motherfucker know what Good Friday is anymore? We don't even know what it is.
Well, they think it's all Easter Bunny. Just like Christmas.
We used to goddamn have to shoot. You had to have a motherfucking 3-piece suit on for Easter, goddamn, with the
new Easter
and
suit.
Everything. You understand?
Fresh cut.
You had fresh everything for Easter. Nowadays, niggas got on a pair of shorts, you know, some new J's. You know what I mean? Niggas don't even recognize Good Friday. Good Friday? What the fuck is that? What's open, man? I got to go get an outfit for Easter.
Yeah. Is anything like Black Friday? Can I get a deal? Can I get anything for $10?
Who got the look there? Hey, motherfuckers don't know no more, man. That's another old school tradition we need to hold on to, I would think. But then again, I don't know. They might be letting it go because another tradition is when motherfuckers get married, why the woman don't take the man's last name no more? What the fuck is that about? What is that?
I know I better get some other names.
Usually women wanted the name, man. Now they got to hyphenate it with their name. Some of them, shit, I think the man took the bitch name. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Hey, hell, you Kanye Kardashian, my nigga.
I've seen some men.
They need to just rename Kanye and call him Token.
Hey, what's going on?
Okay, you know what?
Hey, G. I know
for the fear of this going to somewhere else. Let's see.
I know why, G. I know why.
I can see where this could go.
G,
I can see where this could go. New school and old school. So let's see the Kardashians completely.
You know and I know why. Because that dude with that fucking ponytail, if two dudes get mad, who's taking that name? That's what I need to know, G.
You just lost a sponsor.
I want to know if two F words, I mean the faggot, get married, then who gets the last name? I mean, how do we figure that out, G? I figure that out.
Male, the dominant male.
The dominant male. Is that the one with or without the ponytail?
I need a point, though. Who gets
the name when two chicks get married? Because everybody can get married now. Lottie-dottie, fuck anybody. So you can marry anybody, you can fuck anybody. It's all good now. If two chicks get married, who gets the last name? What's going on? Talk to me.
The one who asked, who proposed, or the dominant female? The one that has the more of a male role, unless there's like two stems that's kind of equal, and it's basically who proposed first.
Well, not that you are our gay and lesbian correspondent. Chevy,
I
no one is
understand.
saying that. But here's a question that, and this kind of goes off of subject in a way, but this is something I've always wondered. All right, if you're that way, and there's nothing, I don't have any problem with you being gay or not, but if you are, and if you like the same sex, then why are you? What is the point of the whole film and you know? I don't understand that.
The titles, the studs, the titles to it.
Yeah,
that's what they do. That's what they do.
But if you, I mean, I don't understand
down
that.
to the physical part of what they do, and that's a conversation me and you can have, G Money, but we cannot have that with Chuck on the line because he will not get off.
I'm wondering now, who's the quarterback? Okay, so one's the quarterback and one's the receiver. Am I right? I don't get it. I don't know.
Not all the time. That's the problem. That's why one is the quarterback and one is the receiver when it's a certain relationship. Then you can have two receivers. Then you can have two quarterbacks. Then you can have somebody that both of them do play all field positions. But we're not going to get into that tonight. Okay?
My head is fucked up now. Now, you have successfully fucked Chuck Child's head up. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh, God.
I understand. It's still the last name thing. I'm puzzled by it. I don't know if the quarterback get it, the receiver get it, both receivers get it. I don't know. I mean, I really don't give a fuck, but I was just curious. But anyway,
they just flip a coin and then they decide afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to do a whole show on that. Quarterback and receivers.
Oh, God.
No, I don't think that.
Don't ask me at the meeting on Wednesday neither.
I don't think we can do that. I don't think we can do a show on that. Oh, maybe when you go on vacation, we might do that show. Because I think you and that topic might go a little too. You know, we gotta have some sponsors left. So, so let me
Yeah. Let me get in the studio and take some pictures, make us some backup money.
Pictures? What?
Oh,
Shut up.
So check this out, right?
Oh, God.
So, this is what I was thinking, Chuck.
Yeah.
You all right, Sherry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine. It's okay. You're safe.
This is what I was thinking. What new school stuff do you think, what new school mentality do you think right now is a good thing? Really?
I can't. I'm almost speechless. I'm trying to think of some new school stuff that I think is better than old school morals and traditions, and it's just tough for me to figure it out. When I go down the list here's one. I can see a decline, other than with this little police thing, in racism, because I'm starting to see more and more, more and more interracial couples, and even though we're at the top of the South, it's even spreading to us. But as you go north, man, it's a mixed bag. You know, I mean, you got black and white, Spanish and white, and Spanish and black, and Puerto Rican. You don't even know what the races are. And, you know, I see people intermingling a lot, you know, and, I mean, even though this seems old and might seem like crazy or something that we miss, we got a black fucking president. That shit speaks volumes to me. So, because back in the day, I would have never, ever, never thought of a man named Barack Obama that's a black
from
man
Hawaii
being in the White House. That's crazy to me. So I think the racial thing, you know, this new school thing of intermingling, like Kanye and the whore, you know, that's pretty good.
Kim,
you know
her name is Kim.
Oh, I mean Kim. I'm sorry. But I mean that whole thing is good because they probably the biggest couple going. You know what I mean? And you know, and that's an interracial couple. But she's not really white, but she's Italian.
Okay, time out.
What's that mean?
Chevy.
Yes, honey.
I don't. The one thing I don't do is I'm not gonna talk real bad about people. But if she's not a whore, she does have whore-like tendencies.
Yeah, yes, let's say that because I'd like to keep our sponsor. You don't know who is biased.
No, but think about it. I'm thinking me and maybe a couple of guys over here in Richmond probably won't be ready to fuck her yet.
Right.
To me, I don't know.
But here's the bad
thing:
part.
like she has gotten famous over who she sleep with.
That's it.
I
That's not a
understand.
whore. What is a whore?
But G, here's the thing, G. Here's the bad
It's
part.
a proper term for that.
I don't even think I would fuck her. That's how bad she. That's how bad she is to me. I would. No matter. I don't give what her name is. I don't even think I would hit the jump. For real.
Well, what's her name? Paris Hilton. She only known because she got that damn dog and her daddy on the hotels. There you go. That's a tradition. Don't nobody have to work for their fame or their name no more.
But that's where women have taken this thing, man. If you ratchet as a bitch, you the most famous woman on TV. Jocelyn, man, is one of the most famous women on TV, man. All the little ratchet chicks from fighting each other and scratching and calling each other bitches and throwing shade and all this dumb shit. They just taking women back, man. And there's a lack of respect for women out there because they are the most famous women going. And if your daughter is a young girl and she's looking at the most famous women and trying to be rich, she got to emulate them, and that's fucking scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So what do you do? How do you in this day and age of internet, in this day and age of everything is easy access.
Mine don't access nothing without me. That's one thing. It really depends on the parent. It depends on the type of parent you are.
Hold on, time out. I don't want to put you on blast, Seven, because we love you here at Time to Shine Radio Show. But we also remember shit. We also remember shit that you say weeks earlier. And as far as you saying your kids don't do nothing unless you know, aren't you the one that told me your daughter had a Facebook page and you didn't even know about it?
Yeah, but she hadn't been on it. She made it. She might have made it, but I found out. So, she ain't she can't get on it. She tried to hide it, but she ain't gonna do it no more.
That's because you beat her with the spectacle, and I understand that. That's my point, though. What I'm trying to say is that, we can't, and I say we, I don't have any kids, but you can't really pay attention all the time to what's going on because of all the new technology.
Well, I agree.
I mean,
I do agree.
You could be on the phone. When I was growing up, I don't know if I call it dating because it won't really one woman. But when I was growing up, I had my phone call that I would be on the phone all day, all night with just one person. And then back then we didn't have call waiting, we didn't have nothing. So couldn't nobody else use the phone. I'm on the phone. Nowadays kids as young as 10-year-olds have their own cell phones.
Shit, younger than
that. And not only do they have their own cell phones, they got their own cell phones. They texting, they tweeting, they sending pictures. They doing everything that we didn't have that opportunity as a kid. I mean, could you imagine, Chuck, what our lives would have been like growing up if we would have had our own cell phone?
I'm trying to tell you, we'd have caused the rapture for real. We'd have caused the rapture.
If Chuck Charles could have got them cheerleaders to start sending them pictures years ago. Just think of how.
No, Chuck Charles is fine the way he is now. We do not need a. Could you imagine this day and age version of Chuck Charles?
It'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's scary. Crazy. But somewhere down the line, there is a 13-year-old boy right now somewhere. Not trying to pick on Chuck, but there's a 13-year-old boy right now somewhere that is Chuck Charles at 13. The only difference is this kid has access to shit Chuck and I never had access to. Chuck, I'm going to be honest with you. Other than Cinemax, when you were growing up, how did you watch porn?
That was it.
That was it.
Shit. That was it. You don't know other porn. That was it.
There was no other porn except if your parents end up going to buy a magazine or something, but there was no porn. Because we didn't even have VHS when I was growing up. We didn't have that till later on, growing up. So we had no porn.
That's what I'm saying. This shit crazy out here, but every time you turn on the radio, it's about somebody popping their pussy or shaking their ass. If you turn on the TV, even the kids shows got sexual shit going on with it. They talk about SpongeBob got a sexual thing going on. Like, what the fuck, the little dinosaurs, they got something sexual going on. Goddamn, the motherfucker on Sesame Street gay, they talking about sex there. You know, it's just every fucking where, man. And with the internet, you can dial it up anytime. So it makes it so tough. And then with the women now, the most famous women being either ratchet and fucking basketball players or football players to become famous, or fucking some kind of entertainer become famous. What I'm saying is, your girls ain't looking up to Oprah Winfrey because she ain't what they not even close to what they are. So when you see Johnson talking, I'm the baddest bitch, and Trina talking, she the baddest bitch, and Nicki Minaj half dressed all on the stage, and Kim Kardashian fucking everybody, and Paris Hilton fucking everybody. These are the most famous women going, and everybody half dressed, and she ever popping their pussy all around the place. Who else they gonna emulate? That's all I'm saying. It's tough. It's hard.
I mean, but it is true. I mean, like I said, nowadays you can flip on the computer and by mistake run into something that we couldn't run into growing up. Like I didn't know what anything looked like until I was later in my teens. So I mean, you got kids. I hate to see this. You got kids nowadays. We had to get this earlier in the earlier show. You got kids nowadays on video, like. People think it's funny. These kids like fuck you and cursing and shit and stuff like that to adults. And people are playing this over and over. I think honestly one of the worst things, and I'm guilty of it because I watch it, but one of the worst things for our society right now is shit like World Star.
World Star is not helping.
How fucked up our mentality is nowadays. That we will
watch somebody
see somebody getting their ass kicked, and instead of jumping in there and pulling them apart and stopping the fight, we on that bitch with our cameras yelling "World Star" and recording it. I mean, to me, that's stupid. You know, you go sit here and watch. I mean, think about it. We have watched. Most of us have seen a grown man being murdered. Call it what you want, but that whole Eric Garner stuff, everybody that saw that video saw a grown man being murdered. Why couldn't we put the camera down, enough people get together, and pull the cops off of him?
Mm-hmm.
You know, why is everything has to be videotaped? Why do we have to videotape everything? I mean, I don't understand that.
Probably for protection, because, you know, some people don't want you to get involved, but as soon as somebody loses a family member, then you're wrong. You know, that's what some of it is. Some people too scared because you don't know how the person that is, quote unquote, the victim going to respond to you trying to help them. Or if they pass, then it's always a big, you don't know what to do. People don't know how to approach people with, or maybe I could say it better way, in general, to love one another, love your neighbor. You don't know, because then you being nosy, or you in somebody else's business, or that didn't concern you. But as soon as a life is gone, then that's when they're upset. Or somebody's injured, you know, for the rest of their life, then they're upset. You know, it's hard.
Yeah, well, people don't get it. People try to steal on other people's business, man. Because if you see one motherfucker getting choked out by 6, 10, 8 motherfuckers, well, that means they get called like 2 more, and the odds to say the 2 motherfuckers get choked out. So you gotta.
No, because growing up we had a clique. You won't go mess with a certain group.
On the radio, for all of the listeners that's listening, for all the people that's listening live, for the people that will listen to this later on,
or in the chat rooms.
On the chat rooms, if by chance you ever see somebody beating my ass, or even if you see me beating somebody's ass, put the camera down and stop it.
Stop me. That's right.
Please. That's just, I mean, it's just stupid. Because I don't want my family to see that later on in life, to see, oh, there go Uncle Greg beating that crippled person. You know, I don't need that. It's just, to me, it's no big deal. And another thing, all these young girls out here, I don't know what it is, and this is going to come off sounding real strange, so y'all bear with me for a minute. And you can trust me around your kids. But I don't know what the hell is going on in the water these days. I know the other day I was out with a friend of mine, and we were just out, and we saw this young lady. I figured she about 18, 19. And come to find out, the girl was barely 13 years old. What is going on in this world? Why are you parents letting their kids go out here dressed like this? Like Chuck said earlier, you had to take your school clothes off when you got home, and then you could put on your play clothes. You don't go outside looking like a damn skank. Why would you do that? And then get mad when
they come home pregnant.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand that. To me, that's a mentality that is gone away because our parents these days aren't the same type of parents that we had. And I'm not taking anything.
That's why.
And that's what it is. And I'm not taking anything away from the parents these days because I know the struggle is there. The struggle is real. But I think
you can afford a full shirt. I don't care who you are. You can afford a full shirt. You got 50 cents. You can go to the thrift store and get a full shirt.
But that's not it. It's like
you gotta wear your daddy's shirt.
When you tell them to put on something they don't, and you say you better, and they say fuck you, then what are you supposed to do? If they're 14, 15 years old, you can't put your hands on them. So they
if you're in my house, then your teeth go down your throat, and then you got to prove that I did it.
But you know what? You were raised by a strong mother and a strong grandmother and all that. And they instilled that in you. My problem is it's just going to continue to get worse because, like I said, nowadays you're raising a child and, your child knows that, today's Thursday. That means mama going to be at the club. Friday night I got to go stay over at grandma's house. But I got to leave by Saturday evening because that's when she go off to her club night. I mean, kids know the schedule. Kids know who, kids know. And like I said, the problem is kids
they get too much independence too early. They get too much independence too early. Some decisions kids should not have to make.
Ain't no real consequences, man. You got to knock the shit out of them, man. That's it, bottom line.
So bottom line, I'm thinking to solve all our problems, we need to basically bring back corporal punishment.
Bingo.
You need to be able
that would be wonderful.
Kids. You need to be able to beat these damn kids.
Yeah.
I mean, because like Chuck said earlier, you got kids. How do you, and I really hate to go into this, but how do you hate so much that you can walk into a church, listen to a church service. So you're hearing the word of God because you're listening to a church service for an hour. So at some point, somebody has mentioned God. You know what I mean? So you're sitting there and still have enough anger and hate in your heart to shoot everybody in there.
There's no reverential fear of God.
There's no fear of anything. It's like Chuck said earlier, there's no fear of consequences.
No consequences.
Yeah. Or consequences nowadays may not be as what people think. Okay, think like for what it is. Now, granted, I hate to say it, but jail is basically a long-ass timeout. Yeah. Think about it. They still go to jail. There is TV. It's limited, but it's there. The state feeds you, so you get meals. You sleep. You're not as comfortable as you could be, but there is a mattress. There is a pillow. You can pee. You have no responsibilities for the electric or the food or the water or anything like that. It is just given to you at a minimum level, and maybe, just maybe, they feel as though, well, it ain't. Some of them, some of them might just, it's not forever. You know what I mean? it's like a big ass timeout. You're cut off from the outside world, but you're still in there with someone to talk to. If you're in solitary confinement, you're going to have some type of stimulation with someone, whether it's a guard or whatever. It might just be worth it to them, or they don't think that far. Or if they do, then they're not thinking on a larger scale in it, or it just might not faze them.
All right.
It might just not faze them.
Sure. Let me ask you this.
Because when the kids go to juvenile jail, they still playing the damn game and stuff, from what I hear.
Yeah. When you were growing up, were you afraid of jail?
Damn right. They used to show Scared Straight and shit, man. Hey, that was this little program they showed.
Oh, I know what the hell it is.
Yeah. What happened when you go? Yeah. First of all, I like pussy. So that's the bottom line. You can feed me and goddamn it all, clothe me and put them little orange shoes on, all that bullshit. But not one Chevy that you mentioned, you can get pussy in there. So that was a place I didn't want to
get it. But jail, they fucking the guards now.
Yeah, they are.
But gee, have you seen them ugly inside? But gee, have you seen them ugly guards they fucking know? I don't want none of that.
Well, I'm just saying, if you locked away for 10 years, you really gonna care how the guard look?
Yes.
When your other option is Bubba, I mean seriously, you gonna really care?
What if you get like Fetty Wap and lose your eye? What if something happens and you lose the eye? Does it matter then?
Well, I just pull the other one off there, fucker. But I can't look at it and do that. No.
Well, how you gonna see? Lord, he Ray Charles.
Exactly.
You doing the wrist test?
I feel her wrist. Yeah, I just feel her wrist. Cause I ain't looking. You see the ugly bitch that helped? Did you see the ugly ass woman that helped them escape? I'm not fucking her.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll jerk off first, G.
Okay, that only gonna last you a couple. I ain't gonna lie. I'm locked up. If I have an option, and you see what an option got him. I mean, it eventually got bullets in their head. But you see what an option got them. It got them free. You know.
Yeah.
So, and she was married too. That's the thing that threw me out. And not only was she married, but her husband worked at the same jail.
Oh,
yeah, they probably fucked him too.
Huh?
They probably fucked him too. He helped.
I'm just saying. Growing up, I had two fears in my life. One is jail, and one is upsetting my mother. I don't know which one I feared more, but I don't think kids these days have that fear. I don't think kids are scared of their parents.
No, they don't. They don't. Some of them don't.
I don't think they're scared of their parents. I don't, and that's mainly because they know that a parent can only do so much. A parent is only
one on the list.
Yeah. A parent can only do so much.
Number one on the list was to beat the kids, man. They can't do nothing.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think
but when the kids go to jail, you want your mom and dad money. I don't want mine to fear me, but I want them to be respectable of me, to know that when they get ready to do some dumb shit, well, my mama might not like this, so I'm going to just chill.
I'll take the fear.
Oh, yeah. Fear works for me. Fear kept me. I ain't gonna lie. Fear kept me. Fear is the reason why I'm talking to y'all right now. So fear is what did it for me.
You want going back, huh?
Yeah.
Dad, the trouble so bad was asking scared to let them let you go to your parents.
I would rather go to jail than
That's good.
Yeah, fear.
I said if you go, you better make it worth it. Is all I say.
No, I don't not going at all, Chevy. What about that option?
Well, I mean, sometimes you can't help it, but I feel like if you're going to go, make it worth it. And I mean, it got to be really worth it.
Okay. Yeah. That whole gangster mentality is probably why.
Well, my kids ain't gonna be built for it. I wasn't built for it and just barely got away with it. But they not. I have sheltered them. I hope I've sheltered them as much as possible. I really do. I don't want them to do the things I've done. I was hard-headed. But I hope that I have really, if I can't scare them, I want them to just be like, what's that? It's too dirty in here. Or they don't got no salt. I can't stay here. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. I hope I've done that to the kids.
I hope for your sake you have to, Sally. I hate to think that. I hate to see anybody's children locked up, and But anyway, I want to thank you for another great show. Before we go, I do want to talk to you all a little bit about a couple of things. We are now working with a chat room, and I still haven't been able to get. I was able to get it situated today. So from now on, with all of our shows, our shows today and our shows on Tuesdays and our shows on Wednesdays and Saturdays and whatever, you'll be able to chat live with the hosts during the show. That way, if you didn't get around to calling, you can always do that. I also want some suggestions for some show titles or some show topics for any of our shows. So if you could just email us at TYME2SHYNE@gmail.com if you have any show suggestions. We do appreciate it. We really do appreciate y'all joining us again. Chevy, could you let everybody know where you can touch with you at?
Everybody can reach me at Chevy the Model on gmail.com, Instagram at Chevy the Model, or Chevy and I Care Because What Barbie on Facebook, or on my modeling page, Chevy the Model.
All right. Chuck Charles, I know what you can say. Google me at Chuck Charles, backspace,
MySpace me, Moco Space me.
Yeah.
Kick me out.
I love being Googled, you. I love it.
Yeah. Chuck Charles, make sure y'all, please everybody Google, because it's a big thing with Chuck. He loves the fact that he can be Googled. But just wait. In a couple of weeks, the more we continue to do this and the bigger we're getting, the more and more Chuck is starting to show up in Google when you Google. Because, there's another, somebody else that has something like Chuck Charles' name, and when you Google him, that comes up too. But more and more, I'm seeing more Chuck when you do it. So that tells me that the fan base is starting to grow. So keep Googling. So, but you can also get in touch with me at G-Money at Facebook. You can also get in touch with us on BigTimeModels.com on both the web and on Facebook. We really appreciate everything everybody does. We really appreciate all the support. We just want to keep getting better and keep making this something good for us all to get into. And like I said, I want anybody that's interested in, getting an artist spotlighted, just to get in touch with us. We can do something to help them out. This is something that we're going to start, but this is basically what we got into this business to do, or what I got into this business to do, to give exposure to everybody. I want everybody to keep an eye out for Big Time Models. Say what? Chevy, would you say something?
No, it's okay.
Oh,
it's okay. Yeah. Sorry.
It's the mute button. Remember that.
I'm sorry.
Want to tell everybody to get on the lookout for Big Time Models. We're about to start some new things within the next couple of weeks. We're adding new members all the time, and we're about to blow this thing up. So again, I appreciate everybody. Thank you. Check us out next week, 9:00 Sunday. We'll have a nice show for y'all then too. Please make sure y'all call in. If not, check out the rebroadcast on Blog Talk Radio. We're out.
Peace.
All right. Bye.